Well, let's go. They're inside, too.
On me!
I'm gonna take a look around the room.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life!
I got him. Closing the race. Are you getting this, Silence? Silence? Silence, you getting this?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
People die all the
Hey,
time.
I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn. This is really it? I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess. What was this place? The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it. Just one bed. Maybe their war chief's room. Red light. Guess that means no power. A holographic interface. It must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Useful information. 3 power lines, resources. That makes 1. That's 2. 1 more.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Did it. Sounds like that did it. Tools being used. No voices. No eclipse. Must be another way in. It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
On me!
Don't mind me.
Not possible! Like that. Fight! This.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing, Ames. I don't even know if you're alive anymore.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description, and witnessing it is
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how? The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride. I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there. There are the handholds, right where you'd said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there. All right, what now?
You wait, that's right. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company. How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you around to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse?
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Gonna be tight. Corrected machines. Patrolling like guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for what orders to come. You'll have to get past them. The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy. Getting close now. Head for that ridge.
Now they're hunting me.
The tall neck's just over this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You've got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
It's not to be working the pit tonight. All that grime. I ache when I work the shift. I ache when I don't. Endless digging, endless blasting, endless waiting. I want the video.
The ground here looks churned up. Drag marks, leading towards the gate. The gate's barred. No getting past that.
You'll have to find another way.
You think?
A corpse! Show your face! I've got an arrow for you! Ah! She's coming for us! Shadow punishes weakness every time. I've got you. No problem. Get there. Couldn't hit him. Wow. Who's there?
You can see them. They can't see you.
We're under attack. I'm looking right at her. Fall before the shadow!
Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
This armor. There's only one man big enough to wear this. Helis. This is his shelter? Not exactly
So
fancy.
long as King Itamen languishes at sunfall, coddled by his mother,
Extravagance is his
he will
brutality.
never learn the true lessons
So
of the
you know-
sun.
Just enough to want to stop it.
I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him. I took him to the palace balcony to
He's a fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
It gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that bottleneck?
Would not have been easy to drive.
Alert. Irregular transmission source near.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climate. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Brave trail. Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? Are you kidding me? This looks easy. Almost there. Come on.
Oh, don't fight!
Are you kidding me?
Don't head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost out of it.
Can't afford any more losses. Fight!
Yeah, I noticed.
Don't run out now.
Or you'll die. More eclipse ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both knew I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of cart...
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping. You know the worst part.
I used to daydream about being a noble. Now I mostly fantasize about clean, dry clothes.
If you want my valuables, you'll find them in Meridian. The weather's this good. I think it's the sun letting us know everything will turn out right.
Won't find better wares. Come take a...
The Sun Ring, a proud tradition of the Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least,
Give them time. I'm sure they'd miss it.
Just don't know where.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
It's a nice idea, but what's the point? It won't bring us home any faster.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Oh, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
That's the ceasefire.
It makes quite an impression.
One knows we need it. Our hunger keeps us sharp.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
I tell you, for a little more food, I'd do whatever work these outlanders are doing and more.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it. Another manhunt. How many men and women can one tribe lose? Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're lesson, first impressions make the sale, except in this snake pit.
This isn't your first job?
Scared of their own shadows, Carja, more like. Look at those nobles. I say noble, but you can't dress. Sunfall is a house of clay.
Shouldn't you all—
Have you never done this before? Whoever goes first, just take a load off and avail yourself of some Carja booze until— Then watch us seek out our prey, straight as a ravager's shot.
Are you sure you're gonna be able to walk in a—
What are—
Do you think Uthid did what they're accused—
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous. My advice.
Overthink whether he's—
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to kill you...
Oh, thanks.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat. Bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries. He could use some help.
Stop being evasive and tell me...
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being... But I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian. Uthid might be of use to...
How do you know...
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man.
What makes you think he's on...
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both... He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit. My guess is that he'll fall back on what...
I'll do what I can for Uthid.
What about me, what?
What will you do while I...
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green...
I hate this feeling.
3 dead trees. Just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the Green Climb. Foot tracks stop here. Time to climb. All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Gone talks. We're going to scavenge. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in the old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause.
Who would do so?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun.
The High Priest Bahavas?
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 malice and murder. As for honor, sacrifice.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was others did worse.
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the...
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun...
Perhaps he understands.
Now you sound like the blame is...
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place?
Because of Itaman, of course.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. An untainted vessel. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
We got company!
It's up to you now, man. Rally, we can still finish them. Up the attack. We still got another squad on the way. Move in. We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
The last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above. Up and over.
Grab what you can while we still have time.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Look out! To your left!
Get over here! She's coming!
Have a care, Nora.
Time to fight!
We're shield mates. I shan't let you fall.
Help me, fools!
Press the attack.
Wasn't expecting a girl.
Got all I need to finish you off.
Come on!
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me? This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Who, me?
The sun sets on your pathetic life.
A righteous fight!
Up to his perch.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Carja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunt. Remember Edaman and Nasadi? The Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And?
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Carja.
It's not kidnapping.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared for her...
Why do you care what happened?
Edaman is the Shadow Carja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last... Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever...
What's going to happen?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Carja.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that...
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahava...
What do you need to get Nasadi and Edaman?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area...
Contingencies, little huntress. Something...
I'll try... Forget about traveling light. You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watts. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground.
Why do you think Vanasha...
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up...
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Edaman.
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best turns out a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding...
Something attacked you from...
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Carja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stink. I barely escaped. My comrades went so lucky.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Edaman.
You're not too bright, are you? It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral.
Then we do it the hard way.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock jaw would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your manhood, Eve? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice.
And done.
I can hear you.
The Meridian! Feels good to say that aloud. As the sun provides! Let's try something new, shall we? Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready.
Don't mind me.
Well now, seems like a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Itamen, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Exhaust rumble.